That looked like a worm. Oh, okay, I have the fan going on over me, and so things are moving and freaking me out. Hi, I'm going to be planting my winter seeds. Now, I received from Amazon my new Burpee Seed 16 pop-out and reusable cell trays. So I'm going to be doing that. Now, I call myself ordering dirt because, heck, if Amazon sells it, why not buy it? But this is the dirt, you guys. This is the dirt. It's hard as a rock. I'm a little concerned. So I was reading the package. It says something about opening the bag, adding water, and then it's going to decompress. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started. And later on, and hopefully about what, I don't know how long it says, maybe 15 minutes from now, we're going to start planting the seeds. So I've covered up the table. I went out in the garage and I found some wrapping paper. I thought that I owned newspaper, but apparently I don't. I found this bucket and I've rinsed it out. So we're going to take this dirt and then I think I'm just going to put it in the bucket and put some water in it and come back later. It says to add 25 cups of water, but I'm not going to measure out 25 cups of water, so I'm going to eyeball it with this water in this pitcher. It does say not to make it too muddy, but whatever. I decided to leave it in the bag too. This is a trip. Oh. Ooh, this isn't even dirt. If you ask me, this is a bunch of sticks. Look at that. This is weird. Okay, wait. I don't want to touch it. Ooh, you can hear it. That is weird. I don't know if I like this. Next time, well, you know what? I do have some dirt out in the garage in a trash can. But the last time I went out there, the lid wasn't on good and I lifted it open and there was a lizard. So I closed the lid. So I'm not going out there in case the lizard's still there. That was like 3 weeks ago. I'm going to add some more. It says to do it slowly, but I still think there's a lot of, so at least it doesn't take that long. So I might go ahead and plant my seeds. Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, but again, I wouldn't call this dirt. This is a bunch of other stuff. But it said it was good for starting a garden, so there. We'll leave it like that. All right, I'm not working with gloves today because it's just fake dirt. These are the seeds I'm gonna be planting. Broccoli, lettuce, okra, collards, yay, and 2 types of onions. This is the Burpee Seed planter that I'm going to use. It says it's reusable, which is cool. So 16 cells. We're going to plant that many. I don't want to lose the directions. You guys know I don't really like to read directions ever, but I will because I want to give this the best chance. All right, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. Easy sowing, even watering, gentle transplanting, reuse each season. All right. Look, this is perfect because I don't have anything to say what's growing where. So look, I can just write what's growing, you know. So I was at my sister's the other day and she has everything. She's all organized. She has these things you write on, but I don't. So as long as I don't turn it the wrong way, because it's 16 by 16, ooh, that could be a problem. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, so the water, the extra water will go here, and the water will absorb. I'm making this up, but I think this is how it works. The water will absorb, because I watched a video on it, and that's that. Easy. Okay, let's get the dirt in. And I'm working in my house, on my table, because where I live, it's still very, very hot. I'm not left-handed, but I'm doing pretty good. I don't know why I have to make a face every time I reach into this bag. I guess because I've been doing some gardening for a while, and I always feel like creepy crawlies in here. Like ants and spiders and stuff that are going to get me, but maybe not. I can't believe a few seconds ago that this dirt was a compact thing. I don't even know what you call it. All right. Delicate operation. It's kind of fun. I just don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of this dirt. I don't know if I'm supposed to pack it. I feel like I need to put extra. See, to me, these seem like a bunch of roots of something else that's gonna grow instead of my plant. I'm gonna keep packing this in. I'm gonna use my right hand because I am right-handed. All right. This is weird. All right, I think I have too much because I can't see the cells. So we're gonna take some off. This is weird. If something grows here, I'll be so happy. If it doesn't, I'll be so mad. Okay. Okay. Time for me to do some math, which I really don't want to. I have 16 cells and 6 plants. I will do 3 times 6 is 18. So I can almost do 3 per, but I'm gonna have to pick and decide to do. I could always plant some more outside once it gets cold. So we'll just start with what I can. All right, what's it say? Planting, blah, blah. What? Harvest. Oh. This doesn't make sense for me to even bother. I'm going to plant 3 in each, no matter what it is. 3 in each. Or should I do 4? I'm going to plant 4 in each. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I guess I can open that end. 4 in each. But I do need to know, what depth was it? Can barely see this. It's not very bright. Speed depth. Oh, 1/2 inch. Speed depth? Seed depth. Oh my gosh. I don't want to rip this completely. Now, I was planting at my sister's house and I had no issues. Gizmo, if you're going to be coughing, you can't be out here. Oh, these are so tiny. I don't know if you can see these. They're all probably going to be tiny. But whatever. So I'm going to plant the first bit of seeds, and then I'll change the camera angle so you can see. So I'm just going to scooch the dirt out of the way. How am I going to get, what did I say, 4? Gizmo. Oh my gosh. I'm afraid to drop these in here. This is, wow, this is hard. Because I really want these to grow and I don't want to make a mistake. I feel like when I water them, they're just going to disappear somewhere. All right, so I'm doing another row of broccoli, or another container, another square. Okay, I'm so scared. I guess I could just get some more dirt to put over instead of moving this dirt around. Feel weird calling it dirt. Okay, I'm gonna do one more square of broccoli. I don't like broccoli that much. I do eat vegetables. They're not my favorite, but I can eat vegetables and not, you know, have a fit about it. Unless it's rutabagas or beets or that looked like a worm. Oh, okay, I have the fan going on over me, and so things are moving and freaking me out. All right, broccoli done. Don't change. Oh, green on the side. As long as I don't flip this. Yeah, green. Okay, so broccoli left one green because the greens. Okay, got it. That's how I can tell. Duh. So okra. So maybe I just do. Okay. Collards, lettuce. All right. So what I'll do is I'll just do the onions, the 2 onions here. And my dog. Do you really have to go through the door right now? Oh, bigger writing, yay. Half depth, okay. Oh, bigger seeds. Oh wait, how many does it recommend sowing? I don't know, 3. Like I said, I'm just gonna I'll put 3 in this one because these seeds are bigger. In fact, I'm just going to dig a hole, but maybe not. Let's see. Let's just do what I was doing. I'll do a square, and then I'll put 3 in. Now, I don't like okra that much, but if you cook it right, oh my gosh. I had it at it was a Japanese restaurant. Oh my gosh. They did something to that okra that was just phenomenal. Oh, the lettuce. 1/2 inch. Big writing again. But yeah, it was really good. Now, normally when you cook it, it could be slimy. Oh, these seeds are so tiny. It'll be a miracle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. It'll be a miracle if these grow. So we're gonna put a pinch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna put a pinch and see what happens. Okay, this one I did just put 3. All right. I just realized I'm not writing down. Let's see. It was broccoli first, okra. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on top. All right, it's fine. So that way I know the order. 3, 4, 5. Oops, 5 and 6. Okay. I tried. There we go. To me, I just think it's amazing if you're a horticulturalist. Is that what you call them? Somebody who deals with seeds. Because, I mean, ooh, collard greens. Big writing at a quarter. The depth is not very big for this one. But, I mean, finding what the seeds are, I just think that's amazing. There's no way. I don't know how they find the seeds in a lettuce, really. All right. Gonna have to rip. Hopefully I don't destroy. Okay, there we go. Ooh, these are so tiny. Ooh. So this is what I really am hoping to grow. I have to be, oh, wait, that's too deep. In fact, I think I'm just going to make a little indentation and add dirt to the top. Yeah. That's what I think I'm going to do. This is going to be hard. Oh, look, I had a leaf seed still. Must have been under my finger now. All right, that's enough there. Oh, wait, no, I don't want this leaf growing in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 5 there. So my sister said something about she had a prune. No, not prune. What's the word? You have to thin out. She had to thin out some of her vegetables. The plant. Okay, my sister said for the garden that we planted that she will thin out any vegetables. I'm like, oh, she's gardening with small space. I said, you won't have room to put the new ones. She says, no, I have to thin them out. I said, I know you won't have room to put the new ones. She said, I know, I have to thin them out. And I'm like, but, oops, I'm putting too much dirt. But you have to thin them out. She goes, I'll throw them away. I'm like, you're going to throw them away? And she goes, that's what pruning is, or whatever you called it. I'm like, I guess so, because you have to do that for fruit. So it kind of makes sense. Okay, this onion. So I'm going to leave these over here so that I can write down what I'm growing. So yellow onions. I love yellow onions. I don't love them especially to eat, but to cook them, oh my gosh, my son would just be frying up onions and I would just suddenly, what is it? 1/2 be hungry just for what he's cooking. All right, so we're gonna do, these are a little bit bigger. Let's make our indentions. And yes, I eyeball things. 1, 2, 3, I don't know. I think I cracked them open here. Here. All right, we'll cover that up. Right. And then, oh wait, gotta put this over here. How many years can you keep seeds? Does anybody know? I would think there's an expiration date. I'll have to find out. I'll have to Google that. I Google everything. And the green onions. I like the green onions too. 1/2 inch. Okay. So obviously when I go to plant the seeds, I'll have to read again about the distance apart. I don't plant, I think this will be my first winter garden. So I don't plan on growing a bunch of stuff. I think the good thing about it is that I won't have to worry about keeping it watered because it should rain. But then again, I'm in Southern California, so okay, I'm really trying to spread this out, but I don't know. I don't think it's working. All right, check me out. I'm gardening indoors because it's hot out there. And that leads me to another thing. I don't know where I'm going to store this in the house. I saw somebody put theirs in their garage, but my garage is too hot and there's not an accessible door from within the house. So honestly, I think that leaves the den. I could open the blinds and some sun will come in. I don't have a light, to grow things with. So I'm done. We'll see what happens. I'm going to give it a little bit of water and hope I don't wash the seeds away. And put it in the den. And hopefully, in a week or two, I'll have some plants growing. Bye for now.